Shall we begin? Shall we begin? You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. When I tell my stories, I understand the youth, I understand the streets. If them young boys think that you can't identify what they struggle and you ain't been through what they've been through, they don't want to hear nothing that you have to say. This is one of the reasons why I tell some of my stories and let them know I had my days of putting that pain in the streets. Shout out to Bemo.
Yo, what's up, man? What's poppin', man? It's your boy Bemo, man. I'm here, relaxing, chilling on a Friday. I got a beat down on here on the YouTube channel. I don't want y'all to forget about. Y'all need to go check that joint out. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of Castle history. I'm gonna give a little bit about the homie X. I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything in this little segment. It's on now, man. It started at 9:30. I was a little off time in the day. I was just outside with the killer walking. But make sure y'all plug in to check this joint out, man. You know, stay tuned, man. I'm going to give y'all what y'all looking for, man. Let me just give y'all a little brief history and all that, man. Shout out to the homie X. Shout out to Castle Hill Projects. S1. Shout out to Bronx River, the whole crew. Yo, I had to give him a little beat down to you, Bobby, you know what I'm saying? Hassan Campbell, I had to bring it up a little bit, man. You know, I got to give him a little bit of the history, man. Just something light, something minimal. You know what I'm saying? Just to let them know. Check it out, though. It's there. All the homies, man, yo, tune into this joint, man. Like I say, man, get back at me. Let me know if y'all like the joint or not. If y'all want some more, y'all want it to go. Shout out to all the fools behind the G-Wall, man. You know, stay up, stay ready. Stay in the law library fight. Shout out to all the homegirls. Shout out to all the civilians. Shout out to the people that's struggling, man. Just keeping it real, working hard every day. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but tonight is about this YouTube channel, Bemo, Sex, Money, Murder. Plug in, y'all. Check that joint out, man. Tell me what you think about it. Just a little bit of beatdowns, man. I got 100 stories, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Poppy, man, let them know a couple of stories I got, man. You know what I'm saying? You know we got history now. We could take it back to any day. Tunnel. You know what I'm saying? We could take it back to Harlem Week. We could take it to anywhere direction we want, man. Plug in tonight YouTube channel, man. Tell me what y'all think of the story, man. Castle Hill Puzzle. I'm gonna give y'all a lot of beat down. About Castle Hill, man. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. I'm just sitting here, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, man. Pull up. Let me know what y'all, I want to hear what y'all got to say. Pull up, man. The story's on YouTube now, live. It came on at 9:30, man. Plug in. Mo 3, where you at, man? Check the joint out, man. Let me see what y'all talking about, man. Where y'all at? Yeah, everybody pull that, see what's going on, man. Make sure y'all pull up.
For rectifying some things, because you know you got certain people out there with certain channels that like to give a narrative when they wasn't there. They wasn't around none of the players. They wasn't there in the beginning around none of the players. But nevertheless, I need for y'all to understand something, right? My era, we ain't come from the era of fighting. We came from the era of wet t-shirt contests. And what y'all don't understand is, at the age that a lot of us is now, the ones that they're still alive, what most people don't tell y'all is that the things that we did, it never goes away. Those sins are sitting on a shelf. The book of deeds. They say, if you receive your book of deeds on the day of judgment in your right hand, you granted paradise. If you receive your book of deeds in your left hand, your reward is the hellfire. I don't tell people what to believe in. Whatever gets you closer to God, do you. But for me, I firmly believe in repentance, forgiveness, redemption in this life as well as in the hereafter. That's why some people don't understand when I say certain things and I talk about certain topics, whether it be, you know, whoever it is. Pistol Pete, for example. The things that was done in our time, it doesn't go away. And a lot of y'all don't realize that if you save a life, it is if you save the life of all mankind. And when you take a life and you illegally spill and stain the concrete with somebody's blood, that never goes away. That's something that you have to answer for. Just because you answered for that here in this life, in the penitentiary, it doesn't mean that you ain't going to answer for it in the hereafter. So when you see certain brothers like me, for example, you know, I speak out against the things that we did. And, you know, a lot of my brothers, some of them understand and some of them don't. They'll tell you in a minute. I don't know Hassan Campbell. I know Poppy.
Yeah. We got to do the J-Pay video, and this got to go to all the jail niggas. I was in jail, and I was telling everybody, that's my guy right there. That's my friend. That's my brother. And you know, niggas was telling me, hey, you don't know that nigga, man. You fucking.
They don't know this nigga. This nigga right here.
And you lying. And you lying. And you lying. You don't know Hassan. I said, no, I don't know Hassan. I know Poppy.
You know Poppy.
I know the street nigga. I don't know who the celebrity is. I know Poppy. J-Pay.
I told you.
The problem is that what some of them don't realize is that on the day of reckoning, the day of judgment, the day of atonement, when I stand in front of my maker, God Almighty, Allah, call him what you want to call him. Every soul, every man is going to wish that those deeds that we did on this earth, we are so far away from. On the day of judgment, your feet will bear witness to the unlawful places that you travel. On the day of judgment, your eyes will bear witness to the evil things that you looked at. On the day of judgment, your mouth will speak out against the evil that spewed out of your mouth. Your mouth will tell on you. Your hands will bear witness to the evil things that you touched, you stole. Your own body will bear witness against you. And I know some of y'all believe that God can't reincarnate you. it's amazing with me being in my garden and looking at my garden and watching when the springtime come around and my plants is coming back to life after they died in the winter. They come back in the spring, identical. Which then are the favors of your Lord will you deny? Shout out to Bemo. Once again, and I gotta plug him on his YouTube channel. Hold on, let me get this real quick. Now, my story is what got me here. And everybody got a story to tell. In this segment on Bemo's channel, on his YouTube channel, I'm gonna plug it in my own description, in my comment section, description, whatever. So y'all can go over there and support Bemo. He got a story to tell.
Beat down. We're gonna call this beat down on my brother, the letter. Smooth, multi-millionaire, official. When Mo Mother met the letter, Mo Mother's a veteran watching him. It's like, yo, who is this around my son? She said, after she watched him for days, a week straight, this sister of war watched him. Said, yo, nothing better not never happen to him. He's real. That's a fact, he real. One thing about the letter had his own situation. He brought a lot of good men with him. He brought B, Sheen, Poppy. That's Hassan Campbell, if y'all don't know. We met him. Y'all don't know that Hassan Campbell, when he say he was in the field, he was in the field. He had all the other little bros and their sons of them. Shout out to the Bronx Rebel homies. Official. I can't get them the story, y'all, because we ain't getting paid. But I'm going to give y'all a snippet. But let's get back to the letter. The letter was a multi-millionaire. Smooth. Mo Barnes told him, don't let nothing happen.
For the rest of that story, y'all go over to Bemo. As a matter of fact, I will be sharing this in my community tab. Some of the brothers that's coming home from jail is trying to find their way. Trying to stay out the streets. Like, we got closer days to the grave than we have time on this. Like, the clock is ticking. You know, brothers got families to feed. The clock is ticking. And again, like I said, one of the greatest weapons that's used against us is poverty. As a man, when all you know is the streets, and you're trying to walk on that straight path, it's not an easy thing. I understand some of y'all struggles. I understand some of y'all pains. But as we get older, and we know, keep in mind, don't forget when I said the book of deeds. When dudes scream, I'm outside, we outside. Look at Bemo. He just escaped a life bid. And niggas shed tears because there's other niggas that ain't never coming home. Everybody ain't gonna get out. Some of our friends are already in the grave. So when some of these dudes glorify the streets, me, I look at them like I just don't be getting it. The outside movement, there's an outside movement where everybody's bragging about being outside. I don't get it, because outside ain't never did nothing but cause all of us pain. A night of pleasure become a night of pain. When y'all looking at, listen, man, the decisions that Bemo made, when he went to jail, nigga had a baby face. When Pete went to jail, he had a baby face. When X went to jail, he had a baby face. Niggas is old men now. Don't spend your best years in the penitentiary and come home and you'll never know what it's like to have a tenderoni again. You know, that the teenage love, or that young Roni that's in her 20s in the prom. You'll never get that again. Because even if you're an old nasty dude chasing them young girls, it ain't gonna feel right, because they're gonna look at you like grandpa. Don't spend your best years in a cell whacking off to a magazine. And then as you get older and you get closer to your grave, you spend sleepless nights because you know we getting closer to our maker. And don't get it twisted. I love you like cooked food, but I cut you all over again. But when I get my report card in the afterlife, I'm trying to get through those pearly gates. I don't want to go to the hellfire. You control your destiny. I don't care who you pray to. Just pray to God and ask Him to guide you on a straight path. The path of those that He favors, who do not deserve His anger or go astray. Shout out to all the brothers that's coming home from the penitentiary, really trying to make a difference, that's not doing it for $1, but they doing it because they know they owe society. A lot of us put in pain in these streets, and we just can't come home from jail or not give back. I use my voice as part of my redemption to speak out against negativity, the gang culture, the rap, the music industry, because it's destroying us. Everything follows you to the grave. You hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you, because they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place, them backstabbers. Wow.